Okay, welcome guys. So, welcome to my new channel. We'll be dealing with cryptocurrencies here. So, let us begin with BTC USD on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we can see it is bearish after this break of structure. We got the change of character here, and this is our new zone, our new range high and our range low. Looking for areas to mark. I can't really find anyone here, so unless you have to take something like this, because this is an impulsive candle, so we can see this as a zone that price can easily sort of make a move, and then start reacting off of it. So that is it on the weekly time frame. On the daily time frame, the daily time frame is still bearish because this was the most recent break of structure. Okay, we have seen a new break of structure here. So what we'll do is, it's already there. So this is our current range now. This is our range high, and I think we can draw this now as a range low for price to target. Looking for areas to sell from. I think this is one valid area. A strong push away from a consolidation area, which is this one here. I think there's no other one there, so we'll be looking at that as a valid place to sell from if price is to move back up there. So what else? Let's move down to the 4-hour time frame. Sorry, on the 4-hour time frame, the market is bearish too. Market is bearish, but I think this is 4-hour here. Okay, the 4-hour time frame has broken structure. So now this one here, this becomes the new range high, and then this becomes a new range low for the 4-hour time frame. Yes. Okay, price was ready. It broke through this zone here, and can't really find anyone else again here. So let's say if the market is to make a retracement back to the downside, then we could be seeing this zone as a target for it to bounce off of to continue its move to the upside. Anyway, let's check out the 1-hour time frame. Okay, the 1-hour time frame, it's still it's still in that range. It's still in that range. This is the range high, and this is the range low. So yeah, that's it. Let's change this to just 1-hour time frame, and moving down to the 15-minute time frame. I hope you guys can really understand my my screen. Anyway, so let's see if we can analyze this. This was a break. I think this is not a break too, is it? Let's see if it's a break. Okay, it's a break. So yeah, it is a break. And where was the last point before this break? Here. So this can be seen as a 15-minute range low. And then I'm seeing price here, so I can mark this out as a place to watch out for because of this impulsive candle. So that is it on BTC USD. We'll keep on watching. Let's move quickly to Ethereum, ETH USD. On the weekly time frame, it's still bullish, but I don't really know. Yeah, so let's just keep this here, and yeah, since price hasn't yet done anything, we'll just leave this as the low for now. If you move down to the daily time frame, what do we have on the daily? Okay, on the daily, we are still on this low here. This is the daily time frame low. This weekly is also the daily time frame high, and I don't really see any valid zones here. Maybe if you had to look for one, it could be this zone. Sorry, pardon me. Yeah, it could be this zone, but I doubt price will be coming back down to this point anytime soon. Sorry, back up to this point anytime soon. But let's still, mark it out. That's just basically it. Not really seeing anything there. Let's move down to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, I don't really need to do much. Just mark this as the most recent leg, and then this is our 4-hour time frame high, and this here is our 4-hour time frame low. So this is our range. As this is our range, valid zones, valid zones, valid zones. Nothing yet that I can see. One thing I'm seeing here is that price is reacting off of this zone. So as it's reacting off of the zone, it's made another sharp move away from this. Okay, so we can mark this out as another zone that price should be coming down to fuel its continued move to the upside. But as usual, nothing is setting. So on the 1-hour time frame though, I think now we can mark out a new zone. So take this as a new break. This one too is the new break here. This is 1 hour, and yeah, this was the low that caused the break. So this is 1 hour. This is the 1 hour low. This one here, and the 1 hour high is here, but we can't mark it out because price needs to make a small retracement, and it's still very valid for it to start retracing down to this point before moving back up. So that is just about it. On the 15 minutes time frame, do we really have anything to look out for? Not really. Let's say this is 15 minutes here, another 15 minutes break here. So this is the current range, current 15 minutes range, and I think this should be a new range now. Yes. Anyway, let's move over to SOL USD. SOL USD on the weekly time frame is actually bearish now. Yes, so it is bearish. So this is our weekly range high here, and we don't have a weekly range low because price has not yet made a retracement back into, let's say, discount or so, rather premium. Let's move over to the daily time frame to see what we can get there. On the daily time frame, we'll just mark this as the new zone, and this is the current daily range high and the daily range low. Now this is also a valid place that price is reacting from, and who knows, you might see it pushing down from there. It can also just be a normal reaction here for price as it has come down to now just break it. I don't know, we'll be watching going down to the 4-hour time frame. Going down to the 4-hour time frame, I can't really see anything valid here. Unless we make this as our failure swing. because I'm not really seeing anything. Then this is the new 4-hour high. So yeah, this is it here. The new 4-hour high and 4-hour low. Now, possible places I can't really find anything. Nothing is happening for now. On the 1-hour time frame, also not able to see anything here. Maybe what we can just see is that price reacted here. I think it also tapped here. It tapped into the zone, it mitigated it. Nothing else is here. Okay, we have a new one here that we could be seeing something from. What's that? We could just see it do that, but let's still see what happens. Do I really need to mark out 1-hour time frame again? Let me see if I can mark out market structure. Okay, so this is the 1-hour time frame. Change of character, and then break of structure, and break of structure. So this is the final one here. This is the current last range high, and this is the range low. Although that 1-hour range high is looking like liquidity for something, we don't know. On the 15 minutes time frame, what can we see? Same thing, we're not really getting any extra zone, so we'll just mark out market structure. This is the 15 minutes change of character. This is the 15 minutes break of structure, and yeah, that's the current zone now. Current range rather. 15 minutes range high. This is the 15 minutes range low. Finally, XRP-USD. We'll do this quickly. So weekly is bullish. Sorry, excuse me. Anyway, let's call this the range high. And then we'll call this the range low. On the daily, this is a change of character on the daily time frame, and I think yeah, it has broken structure again. So now it's very much bearish on the daily time frame. This is it. Possible zones to react from, I can't really find anyone here. Let's go down to the H4 time frame. So H4 time frame, we have this break of structure, and this is our range. I really hope you all can understand. Once again, there is no valid zone. We just have to use this as our zone. That's, you could see price enter from and buy. So that is it on the 4-hour time frame. Let's check 1 hour. I doubt to get anything tangible. Okay, so this is the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour. Wait, let me see if this is actually valid zone. Okay, it is. Then it came here and changed character. Also came here, changed character and broke structure. And this is the zone now. This is the hourly range high and the hourly range low. Finally, on the 15 minutes time frame, what do we have? What do we have? Can't find anything. Can't really find anything again. Anyway, we'll just have to mark out market structure. This is the 15 minutes. This is also the 15 minutes break of structure, and I will take this as 15 minutes high and 15 minutes low. So there's a very strong possibility it breaks here. Very strong possibility. So that is it. But if it doesn't, if it's to continue buying, then I think this is a valid place price we want to react from. That is it, guys. Thank you, and we'll see you again later. Goodbye.